we're under the Constitution here, and it's not. Okay,
There is no Constitution for SD1.
right, we are governed by the state constitution, okay? We are governed by the state constitution, okay? Folks, we're gonna move on, okay? Thank you. We are being
Motion
governed.
on the floor. Motion on the floor.
So, let's,
It is not out of order. It is out of order. How? How is it out of order? Did you sign in?
Yes, I did.
Okay, then. This
How is it out of order? Answer that question.
You will be asked to leave if you do not sit down.
You asked me to leave. Go ahead. Because at that point, you'll be slapped with a cease and desist order. You got that? And you will have to answer them. And you'll answer in court before this meeting happens.
Oh,
Well, let's have a word here. We've all come here to make decisions. Some of you don't want to make a decision. Maybe you should say why you don't want to have a
The
decision.
point of
made.
order is the point on the floor.
Why you voted to shut the meeting down before we even got the meeting started?
it's an
Why?
illegitimate meeting.
What?
It's an illegitimate meeting.
Then why did you come here?
To stop it. To stop an illegitimate
okay,
meeting.
Wait a minute.
I'd like
Did
to-
everybody come here to stop the meeting? Who raised your hand?
You're not here to vote. You're not in charge of nothing.
okay, folks,
Doesn't
can
make
we,
any sense.
Motion on the floor.
the motion is out of order, okay?
No, it's not.
Maybe you got to put it to a vote.
So, what I would like to do is try to get through this kind of procedural or this non-controversial part of the agenda so that we can then start with the convention and actually move forward. Okay? So I'd like to I'd like to at least give Sean a chance to come up here and welcome us to, on behalf of the city of Greenbush. Sean Walsh, will you come up here, please?
Hello, I'm Sean with Greenbush Consolidator. I'm on the city council. I just wanted to have a welcome to everybody that came to town. Good to see you.
Thank you, Sean. Okay. We haven't really even officially opened the meeting at this point, okay? So, let's move to the next part here. I wanted to just take a couple of things that I wanted to say to the group before we got started. First, I want to introduce myself. I'm Dan Fabian, and I'm your convener today. I will not be chairing this. And I want to thank you all for being here today. Your attendance today is appreciated and respected. Thank you to everyone who's had a hand in planning and organizing this convention. It takes a great deal of effort to put something like this together, as many of you know. I want to give a special thanks to the Greenbush River School District and the City of Greenbush for your hospitality and making this facility available. We have been asked by the school district to refrain from posting pictures on social media that may unnecessarily portray the Greenbush School in a negative way. Please respect the wishes of the school and the Greenbush community. Also, we are prescribed by the Minnesota GOP to be here today to convene this endorsing convention for Senate District 1, House District 1A, and House District 1B. Any business outside of what is prescribed by Minnesota GOP for us today is for another time. And I'd like to read a letter. Dear delegates, alternates, BPOU chairs of Senate District 1. Because not all the BPOUs in Senate District 1 are in agreement as to the SD1 endorsing convention, and given the dissolution of Congressional District 7, a party unit in accordance with the Republican Party of Minnesota's Constitution and reapportionment manual, the State Executive Committee authorized the state party chair to issue a call for an endorsing convention in Senate District 1 scheduled for April 9th with Rob Crow to serve as the arrangements chair. In accordance with the direction provided by the State Executive Committee and pursuant to the Republican Party of Minnesota's Constitution, I issued the call for this convention on March 21st. We appreciate that your grassroots leaders do for our state and party, and look forward to working with you over the coming months to secure historic victories for Republicans up and down the valley across Minnesota in November. Sincerely, David Hand, Chairman, Republican Party of Minnesota. Okay. Some of you I know take issue with this endorsing convention and the events leading up to it. Those are not issues for us today. Okay? Those issues need to be taken to the Minnesota GOP Executive Committee. Our sole purpose today is completing the process for an endorsement of our candidates for Senate District 1, House District 1A, and House District 1B. I would hope that everyone will treat each other with respect. The agenda and the rules for this convention have been made available to you, along with some other items that have been on your chairs. The rules and so forth are at the registration tables, and there are some extras up here along with the agenda. I look state your point. Senate District 1 no longer exists.
So the
What are we doing here?
no.
Because the state party has told us that that's what we will do today, and then at some point, Senate District 1 will be reconstituted in conjunction with reapportionment in the Constitution for the Minnesota GOP. Okay?
She's out of order.
We are going to.
She's out of order.
Okay? Our parliamentarians rule that you're out of order. Okay? Thank you.
We don't have a parliamentarian now.
Now that we're trying to get to that. Okay? Okay? So I look forward to working with you today to carry out our responsibilities and to continue working together for the meeting of November. Let's always remember to who the real political enemies are. They're not fellow Republicans, but progressive liberal Democrats. Thank you again for all you do now and in the future to help us win November. Thank you very much. Those are my comments. Okay? So, I believe that that motion is out of order. Okay? Well, if you guys, folks, if we're going to speak and if we're going to do this, we can't just shout at each other. You've got to use a microphone sometimes. Okay? So,
Give him the dang microphone.
now, Constitution, okay? And we've been delegated by the Minnesota GOP Executive Board to have this endorsing convention today. And that's really what we need to focus on, okay? So,
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Absolutely. It's mostly the agenda. Yeah.
so then what?
She needs to get off the phone.
I don't know who's authorized.
We know that everyone here today is on edge, and I apologize for all of that. My role in this, we'll get that right out of the way right away. On the phone with me, I have a parliamentarian from Senate District 45. His name is Howard. 49, I'm sorry, Howard. We wanted to zoom him in so he could follow.
I think that's all I'm saying. This is who I am. Folks,
I would like Howard to guide us in this next step, if that is all right. with us.
Yes. I don't quite follow the logic here listening to a parliamentarian from some other place in the state of Minnesota to run our convention. No, that person is not signed into this convention, so they're not going to be addressed at the convention. I'm sorry. Okay? We're not doing that. Okay? Thank you. All right. Okay. I'd really like to move this along. I don't want to get the sergeant at arms involved and start moving people. I don't think that is necessarily a good thing for us to be doing. But we have to have some sort of order here, folks, okay? We can't be doing this. Our sergeant at arms, which we don't have because we haven't adopted our rules yet, okay? We need to do that. So, I'd like,
There's still a motion on the floor.
the motion was out of order.
This meeting is out of order.
We need to approve our agenda. If we can approve our agenda, we can kind of move on a little bit, but we don't even have an agenda approved yet, folks. Okay? So, so we've had motions and, yes. Oh, watch out, watch out, watch out.
I just saw what was in the air when I came in here.
Okay.
I knew something was in the air when we came in here. I could tell.
Just relax.
I'm fine, relax. Is it on now? Okay. I knew there was something fishy when I walked in here. I can discern a lot of stuff. My gut told me, you've had this pre-planned. There's so many things that are going on. You got personal vendettas between the Midgard people and some of those people right over there. My own BPOU chair, I was the a vote to see if this is going to be an endorsing convention today. That's the first motion. That's what I'm saying. Are we here to vote? All right. That's right.
All right, so folks, we have some motions that have been on the floor here. Motion has been made by Nikki Kyler and seconded by Joey Morris to elect Bennett Robinson as the temporary convention chair.
Who's that?
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, a motion is on the floor. I've been here since the beginning. Motion is on the floor made by Nikki Kyler and seconded by Joey Morris to elect Bennett Robinson as the temporary convention chair. Okay? I told you, from Nikki Kyler, I have the signatures here. Yes, I know. Yep. So, we have a motion on the floor. All those in favor of the motion to appoint Bennett Robinson as our convention chair signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
They were older.
I think she called for division.
So what I'm trying to say is that for this to go together the way it's supposed to, when you listen to the yeas and the nays, it was not clear who won. So it is not fair for him to say that the nays won, because really when I listened to it, it sounded about equal. So we all need to stand up and have this turn from like people are being divisive to let's just do it right. Okay? Because then everything is going to calm down and we can move forward in a productive manner. Okay? I'm not trying to cause conflict, I'm trying to tamp it down.
Talking to your mic a little. Thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. So at this point, because the division has been called, all that.
Point of order, please.
State your point of order.
Are we not supposed to have other nominations for chair, not just dictated who it's gonna be?
We have a motion that's been presented to us to elect Bennett Robinson as our
Because we had no
convention chair.
nominations
Okay?
for the position.
So we'll act on that motion, okay? And all those, so I need the people who've been identified as Sergeant at Arms or tellers to help count, okay? So,
I have a question. How did that motion get to the floor?
it's on a piece of paper. Someone was making copies and Joy Morris
But
submitted
that
it.
was done before we even got here.
I'm not sure.
It had to be because it's
Yep.
Okay, so in order for this, what I'm gonna ask everybody in here to please sit down, okay? I'm gonna ask everyone to sit down so that we can do a division count, okay? And then I'm sorry. Yeah. Alright, so, okay, I need the tellers and the sergeant at arms people to come forward, please. Okay, I'm asking folks who we talked to earlier to volunteer for this.
They're all in Rosa County, except for Mike.
Okay? So, okay. So, what I'm going to do is ask all those in favor of the motion to elect Bennett Robinson as the temporary convention chair, please stand. delegates are already at the blue sticker. You three gentlemen are standing, is that correct? Just making sure, thank you. I asked for a volunteer. Okay, will you folks please sit down? All those who are opposed to the motion, please stand. Blue stickers.
Don't take any video of the school's logos. Should make a lot more noise.
69 against. Okay. Okay, very good.
Say how many for?
Thank you. Bennett, you are the chair. Yes, I'm sorry, I thought I said that earlier. 121 for, 69 against. Yes, you're welcome.
Travis Johnson from Holt.
Discussion.
Can you repeat the motion?
Motion is to adopt the agenda. Provided. Any discussion? All those in favor of adopting the agenda?
Hold on.
Discussion over here.
Sorry.
Repeat the agenda, please. With all the noise and everything going on, I'm not sure.
The agenda is printed in front of you. That gives us the order of the business for the day. Information, yes. Let's get up. Who you are, where you're precinct.
I need a sergeant at arms.
You're tired of the BS, the grassroots, go Johnson for Congress.
They're kicking Bull out.
Go ahead and ask. Get to the microphone.
Really quick question. We're just voting on the agenda itself, correct? Not
Correct, the agenda is the only thing voting on. Okay, any other discussion? All those in favor of the agenda as presented, signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed? That is carried. The next issue is the rules that this convention is operating under. They're attached to your agenda. I ask for a motion to approve the rules as presented. Do I have a motion? Yes, I do. Is there a second? A second is presented. Any discussion? I need a name on that. Any discussion on the rules?
This is discussion.
Yes. Up here, please. Do some record. State your name, do the name of it.
No.
Patrick McCoy, Chair, Pennington County. I would like to put forth a motion to strike under number 2, order of business and rules. The sentence, a motion to adjourn the convention shall be debatable until all items on the agenda have been addressed on the convention floor, excluding the agenda items titled other business.
Motion has been made and second to amend those rules. Other discussion on just the amendment? Any other discussion on just the amendment? Amendment number 2 is to remove the last wording. Number 2, the motion to adjourn the convention shall be debatable until all items on the agenda have been addressed. Any other discussion? If you vote in favor of that, those lines will be destroyed. If you vote no, they will stay in. Are you ready to vote?
No, let's have a discussion.
See any hand of any discussion? Either for or against, only one each. I will not recognize discussion before the group without being approached. Yes, name, precinct. In on mic.
I, Mike Norwell, County, and motion to adjourn the convention shall be debatable until all.
Everybody's got to get in front of that microphone because we can't hear nothing.
All right, this sentence says, a motion to adjourn the convention shall be debatable until all items on the agenda have been addressed